when the me seems to fall away, it's not that the me was there. The me was not there in the first place. So it's a sin, or it is recognized that it never even existed before. So right now, there is no me. Exactly what's happening, the way you feel that you need to protect other people so that they won't be taken advantage of. There's no me there. There's just this. It's this.
Okay, so that is just this, and there's no me that's thinking that. Or
exactly. So throughout the years, as we've been protecting people from getting taken advantage of, it's not you who's doing that. You're not responsible for anything. It's just this.
Let me take
it's just this.
It's not me who's doing it. It's just this.
Exactly. It's not you. It's just this. So it doesn't matter which direction the me takes, because actually it's not the me who takes direction, any direction. It's just this, exactly this. There is never not this. There is always this, and we are not responsible for anything. That character is not yours. The character doesn't belong to anyone. The character is this appearing as that character. There's no you there, an individual you who protects other people. There's just this appearing as Alice, but there's no Alice. Yeah. Already, there's no one. Already, there's no one. No matter what the character may seem to be doing, even the seeking, when seeking appears, it's not that there's someone who's seeking. Seeking is just appearing. No one is doing anything, because there's only this. So when I say there's no one who's doing anything, it's just that there's just this. You know, you can talk about anything. You can go to any place. You can do whatever thing you want to do. But there's only this. There's no one who's doing anything already. Yeah, it's just allowing things to be as they are.
Right.
You know, just allow everything to be as it is. You know, without suppressing anything. Just allow yourself. Allow those. If anger arises, it's allowed to express. If fear arises, it's allowed to express. But you just don't identify. Just allow it. Just say, no, it is fear. There's this energy of fear arising. Okay, there's an energy of anger arising, and it disappears. You know, just don't go. Allow your attention to be there. Just bring back attention to this. And allow everything to express. Whatever arises, it is allowed to express. It's not suppressed. You know, you should allow the body to do what it's destined to do. Allow it to do what it doesn't mean that when you do something that it seems that it's not right. It doesn't mean that you are not there yet. There's only this. You are this already. It doesn't make you to be someone less who has not yet reached this, because that's just a thought appearing in this. The thought that say, I'm not yet there, it's just a thought. And it appears in this and disappears in this. There's only this. There's nothing else. All else is in the past. Even this session never even started. There's no session, there's no meeting, it's just this. Do you remember what we spoke about when we started the meeting? It's in the past.
Yeah.
It's in the past. Gone.
Okay.
It's gone. It's just this here. So whatever you can say now, it's already in the past. It's gone. It's done. There's only this. The me will seem to collapse. Will seem to collapse, but it never collapses because it's not even there. It's not even there already. So it only seems to collapse in a story. But there shouldn't be any waiting for them to collapse because the me is not already. So when there's still a desire to seek, it's allowed to express. It's allowed to happen as it is. This doesn't say there shouldn't be any seeking. Seeking is allowed until it's no longer there, until there's no desire to seek. It's allowed to express. Nothing is suppressed here. Because seeking doesn't belong to anyone. Because there's no one. It's just seeking. It's not that there's a character who's seeking. No, seeking is just appearing. It's just happening. It's just happening. So thoughts are just arising. Nobody's thinking thoughts. It's not that there's Alice character who's thinking thoughts. Thoughts are just arising on their own. Don't put your attention in them as if they are not yours. They are just thoughts. Nobody's thoughts. Those thoughts that seem to appear, they are nobody's thoughts. But during the time they appear, if you try to look for them, they are not there. It seems as if they appear, but when you look for them, they're there. They're already not there. They are not thoughts. There's nothing here. There's just this. There's only ever this. There is never not this. All is this. And they are just appearances in this. They appear and disappear. Appear and disappear. But it's always this. You can't find this because there's no one there already. Nobody can know this because there's nobody. There's only this. This cannot be reached. Who can reach it? Because there's only this. So we are here. There's just this appearing as a you. Even in the midst of trying to reach it. But when you start to look, who's trying to reach it? There's no one. So how can it be reached if there's no one? Who's trying to reach it? If the one who's trying to reach it cannot be found, then how can it be reached? By whom? So the one who's trying to reach it, who seems to be there trying to reach it, is already not there. So it cannot be reached. And no one can escape this because there's no one. This is a play. It's a play. It's just a play. Appearing in this. It's no one's movie. It's no one's dream. It's just a dream, but there's no one who's dreaming. That character is just a character. It doesn't belong to anyone. It doesn't belong to Joan. It doesn't belong to Nkosi. It doesn't belong to Michael. It doesn't belong to Alice. It's just a character. No one owns the characters. All the characters are just appearing in this. Everything appears in this. Doesn't belong to anyone. So allow every expression, allow it to be as it is.
And would there still be stories if there was no character?
There are no stories already. So the character doesn't exist together with the story.
No stories already.
Yeah.
No stories already.
It's just the story in the book. It has no words in it. Just blank. It's empty. There's no story already. It's all imagined. And there's no story. There's only this. Just this now. And nothing ever happens.
The only time something might happen, well, that's nothing happening either. Nothing ever happens.
Even right now, nothing's happening. They're just sounds, just making sounds. Sounds are just appearing. That seem to have a meaning. Words are just sounds that seem to have a meaning. But there's nothing here. There's nothing happening.
I just give it the meaning I have for it. Well, but that's not me either.
They're just sounds appearing that seem to have a meaning and some sensations in the body. But there's nothing here. There's no one. Those sensations in that body, they are not the evidence that there's someone there. They're just sensations. This is more like space. And this has no location. And this has no position. It's everywhere present. Well, and that's just the thought appearing in this.
Just a thought.
The thought that says, I will watch this video again. It's just a thought. There's only this.
There's only this.
And that thought appears in this now. The thought of the past appears in this now. The thought of the future appears in this now and disappears. It's not Alice's thoughts, it's just a thought appearing. Because there's no Alice there already. When we look for the character, Alice's character, we cannot find it. Even the one looking for it cannot be found. Can we find the one who looks for the character?
No.
The one who says, let's look. So the character cannot be found, and the one who's looking for it cannot be found. So what's there to find?
There's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there.
So talking is just happening. Here, there's no one here who's talking, who's trying to make Alice understand this. There's no one there.
I can see that.
There's no one here.
Yeah.
It's just happening.
Yeah.
By itself. It's happening.
I can see that. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's a mystery. It's amazing. There are no labels. There are no names. There are no thoughts. There are no characters. There is no one here. There is nothing here. Unconditional love, it's unconditional.
It's unconditional.
Unconditional. Anything may arise. Everything can be expressed. Fear may appear. Hatred may appear. Love may appear. Depression may appear. Everything is allowed to express, because this is unconditional love. So nothing happens, it is seen that it is recognized that it's just been this all along. Me never even existed.
How that sounds simple. At this moment.
Yeah, so there already there's no one there. So that character may take any direction, may go to the left, may go to the right, may take the straight path, should take a shortcut. It's not that there's an entity there who's doing all those things. It's just this. So the character never even exists, doesn't exist at all. doesn't exist. So it should be allowed to be as it is. Just be as it is. There's just this here. All else is in the past.
There's just this here. All else is in the past.
It's in the past that doesn't even exist.
Past that doesn't even